Hi everyone, it's Jen Nieto from the Pixie Pose, and I'm back with the Oracle card reading for the week of May 21st. And I'm kind of excited to see what this reading will have to say. And for those of you who have seen my full moon card reading, that was quite enlightening, a very intense reading, and it was very direct too. So I'm kind of curious to see if the universe is going to continue on that or if we're going to get some newer messages. It will probably be a little bit of both. So as usual, I am going to use one of my trusty decks, Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer, and I'll have the links in the description below in case you want to look it up on Amazon. And then I'll use The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein for the power card. And now I'm going to do the 3-card draw. You probably noticed a bit of a pause here. I am so sorry. I've been getting interrupted left and right, either by my phone, which I should have off. I had a Jehovah's Witness come to my door. I had groceries delivered, which I was expecting, but not so quickly. So it's like everything's going on. And that's kind of how my world has been lately. There's been a lot of synchronicities. There's been a lot of, I don't know, just weird things going on, and not necessarily bad, but just odd. And I think that's the way things are nowadays, because I've been talking to a couple of friends of mine who've been going through similar circumstances. The concept of time is changing for us, as well as probably some of you, and you know what I'm talking about. It's just it's like time's accelerating, and I think it has to do with some of it with the energies of the world. And also the world is accelerating in itself. The energy vibration is going up. So a lot of our energy is going up, and then that kind of throws things off kilter sometimes until things settle down. So I'm kind of a little right now, but that's okay. I'm just going to go with it. I'm not resisting it, because resisting it makes it worse. So just going with the flow and going, okay, whatever you want to dish out. And also, before I do this actual drawing, I wanted to send my best wishes and heartfelt prayers to the people going through the tornadoes in Ohio and in other areas, as well as the flash floodings I saw in a headline in Oklahoma and Texas, I believe. And I hope you all stay safe. Evacuate if you need to, or take the necessary precautions. And just know we're all pulling for you, and you're in our thoughts and prayers. And with that, let's get into the reading. All right, shuffle. See what the universe has to say this week. Oh, these cards are a little tumultuous today. Oh, thinking. Okay. All right, let's see what it has to say. I'm going to do my 3-card draw, as always. Ironic. Okay. All right. Okay, the first card is River. Movement. And I kind of laughed because of just what I said. There is a lot of movement in the world right now. Unfortunately, there's a lot of chaos in the world, as always. But you know what? I can say that in every reading, and that never changes. We just are exposed to more of it because of the media and just technology in general. So we're just more conscious of it. And this also can apply to your personal life. There might have been some situations or relationships you felt stagnant in, and now there's some movement, whether there's a door closing and another one opening, or there's a significant change that bettered the situation. Whatever it is, like I said earlier, go with the flow. Don't resist, as long as you're safe, of course. But sometimes a little risk helps. It really depends on the situation, and only you understand how it applies to you. But movement is necessary. Change is necessary. And the more we resist it and try to stay in our comfort zone, Well, that doesn't always work out too well, does it? I have learned that the hard way. But if you go with the flow, um, just kind of not worry about what you can't control. A lot of us worry and worry and worry ourselves into a frenzy where it makes things worse. Right now, you're being told not to worry and to trust in the process, trust in the universe. And you don't have to be religious to have faith. Have faith that things will work out. You need to go with the flow right now because you are being led in the direction you're supposed to be in. If it wasn't meant to be, it wouldn't happen. If it wasn't meant to help you grow, that wouldn't happen. So, again, just go with the flow and allow that movement and change to come in. Because in the long run, you'll see why it had to happen. So, that's a nice, simple, direct message there. The second one, I'm getting kind of mixed messages on this one. Wind activation. Now, wind I can take quite literally because it's pretty windy out there today. We're getting some kind of weird storm coming in. Also, there's the tornadoes I just mentioned. So it can be quite literal that you're dealing with wind. But wind is another element of the earth or of nature where it's necessary to activate things. It's basically clearing out old energy and old things that no longer serve you. And the activation is what gets you into motion. It clears everything out. It gives you a clean slate, so to speak, and it activates the new energy to come into your life. And that is another thing we need to allow ourselves to make room for. And a lot of us, I've been saying this in several readings because the universe is really trying to stress this. And apparently it's still trying to stress it. And this is really necessary for any change to happen. You have to clear out the old energy. And even if it's making a list of things that you would like to see change or just kind of go away from your life, it could be something really simple. It could be, I'm kind of tired taking this route to my work today. Why don't I take a new route and just do that? It could also be getting rid of material things like purging out your closet or cleaning your home, but really doing a good job of it and getting more organized. And it is proven that physical clutter and chaos affects your mentality, it affects anxiety. Because I noticed that when my house is cluttered, mine's kind of on and off. I'm in the process of cleaning and clearing stuff out. I get more anxious. I get actually lazier, if that makes sense. Because all the crap's on my table, and I'm just like, I don't feel like doing anything today. And I noticed I kind of took a step back the other day, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on here? I came in here all energetic, and then my surroundings actually affected me like that. I allowed it to affect me. So when I did a little cleaning, I felt better. It gave me a little bit of a lift, and I actually got things more done. I was more productive. So it could be something simple like that, or it could be just getting your butt in gear and doing the inner work. You need to do it, because if you don't do it, you're not going to go forward. You're not going to change for the better. And we have a higher mission here. Whether we know what it is or not, we do have a mission. And the more time we waste, the more stagnant we'll become. So this is another way of clearing out those things that are no longer necessary or serve us anymore. So make room for the new. And the third card is so aligned with the other two cards. It's almost astounding. Try to get in the camera here. Autumnal equinox. Finally said it right. Release. It goes with the wind activation and the river movement. It's all leading up to that Release the old energy. The universe is almost screaming through this card. Whew. It's giving me the chills. They're saying, get rid of the old energy. It's time. It's actually past time. It needs to be done. And that could be material things. That could be relationships, the whole 9 yards, like I said earlier. And new change is coming. Is going to come in fast. And you need to be ready. You need to make room for that new energy to come in. So also release some triggers. Work on that. Also release old ways of thinking. They're saying try to have an open mind and open your heart space, because that's where everything begins, in your heart. So, and it's interesting because it's in a equinox, where it's change of seasons, and we're talking about change and the release. And that's what happens in the fall. Can't make this stuff up. So, yeah, that's the whole message. It was really quick and direct this week. It's actually kind of funny. So, basically, just go with the flow. Activate what you want to activate in your life. Do the work. Do it. Take that step. And release the old garbage out of your life. And you know what it is. Whatever comes to your mind first, that's most likely it. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. Trust your instincts. And trust your heart space. And now I am going to do the power card. So we're going to see what that has to say. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. And I'm going to shuffle these. See what it is. I didn't get to shuffle them before starting the video because I kept getting interrupted. Oh my goodness. What a day. It's a good day though. So, okay. Alright, so I'm going to take the last card. If I can get it out here. Okay, last card. You guys can see. Alright, so here we go, because I don't even know what this is. Oh, I like that one. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Boom. Because fear is an illusion. And love is the most powerful energy out there. Okay, so there you go. That's the power card. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like and subscribe. That helps my channel grow. And I will be back next week with another reading. I apologize for the delay on my review video. I'm still waiting for it. They had a problem with the delivery, so it should be here in a couple days. So we'll see what happens. And in the meantime, I might have another video coming out this week. We're going to see how that works. And until then, shine your inner light, because you are worthy. Namaste. And after my full card, I'm not a mind reader, I'm not a guru, and you know what, I'm going to do this whole damn thing again because this sucks. So, I need to meditate more, I need to get more in with it, because I'm going to have groceries delivered, and I'm distracted, so I need to get on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I wanted to say, I have no idea what I want to say. Of course, I'm distracted. So with that, you know what? I'm so off beat today. I don't know what is wrong with me. I think that's what happens when you go to a job. I keep saying I don't know what the hell I'm talking about because I'm so right now. Work does that to you. When you have an offline job, it sucks your brain out. So, yeah, I'm umming too much. Autumn, blah, blah, blah. Guess who returned? You know I'm going to say that in the blue. And then I'll use Where is it? The universe has your back, but every single time. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a guru. I am not a mind reader. And I think that's what a psychic is. Jeez, you know, I've been saying that, and that is a mind reader. Oh my God. And the third card is really, actually, it makes me laugh because it's so aligned with the other two cards. Autumnal, wow, I can't really say that, can I now? Will I ever get this third card done? Will I ever do it? Let's find out. And there's, no, I already did this. What the hell? What's wrong with me?